Good afternoon. I'm Chief Meteorologist Jesse Gunkel with the very latest warning currently outside, and here's what we're tracking at this point. A tornado warning, and the area of concern is once again the Centerville area in southern Mississippi. Just a week ago, they dealt with another massive tornado in that area. Well, the potential now again for a tornado in that region. We are sitting underneath that tornado warning for about another 30 minutes, and that includes East Feliciana, mainly the northern portions, Amite and Wilkinson County. So we're talking about a little over very close to about 2,500 people at this point in those areas. I want to flip it over to the velocity and just to kind of show you what we're watching closely is that Centerville area, a little bit north of Norwood, eventually drifting northward into the northeast around the Libertyville area. A lot of those same thunderstorms are drifting a little bit closer to areas, possibly making their way a little bit closer to I-55. You can move down here a little bit. I'll show you exactly what highway we're talking about. 98 at this point. So this is the area right now. You can kind of see the difference. Latest scans obviously are showing some improvements out there. Earlier it was kind of a tight knit coupler where you want to see that bright green with that bright red. So right now we're talking just a little bit north of Centerville, and if you live anywhere within that area, please take shelter immediately. Get to that safe spot, well away from windows, somewhere sturdy. Mobile homes are not your best bet. Find somewhere that has concrete walls, obviously limited windows, and get to that center spot immediately, because again, this is just Doppler indicated. We haven't had any visible reports yet of a twister on the ground, but it's an area of concern at this point, just around the Centerville area, moving up towards just a little bit north of Liberty at this point, all heading towards Highway 98. Luckily for us, there's not that many people in there, but those that are in the current area or current situation right now underneath that box, that tornado warning, will get you back to that at this point. I just want to point out that if you live anywhere in this area, it's driving towards the Liberty area, and I believe, again, it's moving right now. Is it moving about 35 miles per hour at this point? Can we flip it over to, what's the latest information, Danielle, on that?
Yeah, they're just saying that it's moving east at 35 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's currently moving east now at about 35 miles per hour. So that gives you a little bit of time here. So we're talking areas between Centerville and Liberty, probably about just shy of 2 o'clock, a little bit after 2 o'clock, just past the Liberty area, and then as they drive off towards the northeast. So it's going to become more of a concern for those who live along I-55 as we make our way further down the road. Notice again, Highway 584 in southern Mississippi, 48, anything. If you are driving or if you know somebody that's making the drive from Liberty down to Centerville, have them pull over to the side of the road and find that lowest area if at all possible. Again, you're looking at a lot of areas. Tornado warning still in effect until 2:15. It does look like they've dropped I would say the Feliciana, so all the parishes in Mississippi have been dropped. This is the latest update now, so now we're only talking Amite until 2:15 at this hour. If we get any more updates throughout the afternoon, and if anything looks like it changes, if this system becomes a little bit more life-threatening, again, here's the area of concern. We're going to kind of zoom just a little bit north of Centerville and the Liberty area, and this is all driving towards the northeast, Gloucester. And again, the concern is just, again, a matter of a week ago, a little over a week ago, they had a tornado out there that caused a lot of damage. We had multiple trees down, widespread damage to a bunch of homes out in that area. But the main concern is, again, they could be getting hit hard again. Even if it's not a tornado possible on the ground, still some pretty intense winds out there, some gusts possibly up to 65 miles or greater. So Liberty, you're looking at your time of arrival around 2:05, 2:42 around Irene, Macomb, 2:55. As you see here, it's going to take a little bit longer to get to about I-55 at this point, and then over towards the Jennings area around 3:05. That's if this cell holds together at this point, which it does look like with the latest scans here. It's not as intense. I'm thinking more of a straight line wind concern at this point. So again, straight line winds still do a lot of damage out there. I still don't want to at least kind of keep you off your edge of your seat at this point, because again, you're talking a tornado warning out there, but straight line winds are also very damaging across the area at this point. So if we get any new information, if the National Weather Service issues anything else, if we get any reports, if you live in the area, again, main thing is find that safe place immediately. Please do not sit on your front porch and take footage. Once the storm passes and everything quiets down, then you can send us that information, some pictures or any possible reports in the area if you live around Crosby, Centerville, or even towards the Liberty area at this point. So again, you can always follow us. We're going to be streaming on Facebook and also on our website as we make our way into the afternoon hours. We'll send you back to regular programming.
This has been a Weather Aware Alert, powered by NBC Local 33 News. For more info, visit brproud.com.